And so there's a kind of inadvertent copaceticness between Buddhist meditation and the needs of people in psychological distress. This practice did not evolve to make people happy. That wasn't the source sort of condition as to what these practices were originated as. They were really trying to understand the nature of reality and understanding them in a way that was liberative. And they still work that way. It just so happens that these same practices have some remarkable mental health benefits. And in terms of doing something during the day, it's very, very nice to have something you can do with your eyes open, and you can just be walking around, and if I'm noticing sight, sound, touch, talk. And we do this, if you do a Theravada mindfulness retreat, you do this in a slightly different language, but you're noticing eye consciousness, you're noticing ear consciousness, hearing, seeing. You might label it a little bit different. But initially, you start labeling all your consciousnesses. There is a reason why I'm emphasizing this particular model by Shinzen Young. And what is that reason? There are two reasons. One is you can do it during the day. You don't have to close your eyes. You could have your eyes, in fact, wide open. And you could be doing internally sight, sound, touch, talk. Nobody knows you're doing it. And there you are, you're just practicing mindfulness. The other is, especially if you were to notice that you were very, very reactive, we teach we teach many meditations, if truth is be told. But if you were to start meditating on your breathing, let's say, or even your do, the spot that's 2 or 3 fingers down and 2 or 3 fingers within, if you were finding that you were anxious and you were meditating just internally, depending on how you're wired, you might find that it becomes a runaway. If you were already quite anxious. If you're not anxious, it probably wouldn't occur. If you'd been exposed to a lot of trauma, there might be a little bit of an inclination to go that way. The good thing about using both sight and sound is that you're actually perforating this cycle of the mind, of talk and touch that start going when you get into an anxiety situation where talk and touch get sort of like wound up with one another. And it's like, oh, my heart's beginning to beat fast. Oh my God, I'm about to have an anxiety attack. There goes my heart again. There goes, and it's a nuclear reaction. So by bringing in sight and sound, you are bringing in a break in that cycle.